delighted, excited. Seems to be a good feel about the place, and I'm just looking forward to getting started.
You were set to sign a new contract at Wrexham, is that right?
Yeah, very close. I'd not even spoke to Gaffer here at that point, and then crazy few days. People tell you should never be surprised in football, but this week has definitely surprised me, and obviously give me a call, had a couple of conversations, and it moved pretty quickly, and I'm just delighted to be back here and looking forward to getting started.
How long did you have to think about it?
Not too long, because both clubs wanted an answer really. Wrexham wanted to know what was happening from their end, and obviously the Gaffer here wanted to know, because if I wasn't going to sign, I'm guessing he would have wanted to move on and chase other targets. So it was obviously pressed, but we had a bit of time to think about it, me and the wife, and we sat down, we discussed it. In terms of, because it's obviously a big decision, we'd settled there, we'd bought a house there, and we was more than happy there. Our lives are pretty good there, kids were in school, things like that, and it was that made it a difficult decision. But once we weighed everything up, felt this was the best thing for us as a family, but not only that, for me and my football, and that's why we decided to come back.
Obviously you moved on from me, and you probably thought that was it.
Yeah, definitely. If I'm totally honest, I didn't see this opportunity coming back around. I'm delighted it has, and like I keep saying, I was just looking forward to getting started.
And what's Paul here said to you?
He just spoke to me about playing, obviously where I fit into his plans, and then also about the other side of things that obviously I can hopefully bring to the football club. I think probably the best word we probably use is you want to build a culture, and I think we had that at the football club before. I'm not sure obviously what's happened since I've left, but it's a winning culture, but not just a winning culture. It's a culture where people want to come in every day and be better and improve, and I like to think I can have a positive influence on not only myself but on the team and the players around me, and hopefully I can bring as much as I can to that for him. Obviously
you've got a good relationship with Paul going back to your Boston days.
Yeah, we've obviously got a great working relationship, and I've spoke to him, I won't say regular like where it's all the time, but we spoke fairly frequently since he left, and obviously I went my separate ways, and different things. Sometimes it'd just be a general catch up, and sometimes it's maybe asking my opinion on a player that I've played with or something like that. Just when he rang me and he said he wanted me to come back, I didn't believe him to start with. I thought he was winding me up, and then obviously we got into a serious conversation, and it just went from there.
What can we expect in the National League this time?
It's more of the same, it's a difficult division, and it's definitely not getting any easier. Clubs have got good sized budgets, especially some of them London clubs. Obviously you've got a lot of ex-football league clubs that'll be looking to challenge again, and then obviously you've got a couple of clubs that are spending even bigger, so it'll be difficult, but the Gaffer knows the league. I like to think I know the league, and I'm pretty confident from what he's told me, we'll put a competitive squad together, and we'll also give it our best shot, and we hope to be, I'm not going to shy away from it, we hope to be up towards the top end.
We had a rude awakening to the National League last time when we went to Braintree.
Yeah.
Remember that game?
I remember that was my professional debut. I'd waited my whole life for that, and the 5-0 defeat, I'll never forget that, I don't think. I remember ringing my old man afterwards and saying this should have been like the highlight of my whole life, and this has happened, but moments like that are valuable for each individual, but for me that was a valuable lesson, not only in life but in football, but in life as well, and you have to come back from big setbacks like that, and I like to think that was a big learning curve for me that first year. I was a young lad, and all players are at different stages in their career, but obviously I'm at a different stage now, and I like to think I'll be more than prepared this time round. Hopefully it won't be a 5-0 defeat first time round this time.
What's your best memories of being here? Or is that a tough question?
Obviously the promotion, obviously, but I think I always say this: the group the year before that was just as special. I loved every moment. The one we lost to Bristol Rovers in the final on penalties, that was the hardest day of my whole football career. I think that was, I never felt like we was ever going to lose, and for whatever reason it didn't happen. Obviously penalties can go that way sometimes, but that was as good a group as I've played a part in. And it was just unfortunate the ending, but so I had plenty of good memories. But yeah, obviously the Wembley win sticks right up to the top of them.
Obviously we've got Lenny and Macca back here. Any more ex-players coming back?
I've no idea. The gaffer obviously asked my opinion on people he's worked with before. I wouldn't have thought, but obviously if I played with some, then he might ask. But obviously that'll be for him to release as and when.
new owners at Wrexham and new owners back here as well.
Yeah, no, yeah, obviously that's one thing you get. Both clubs, to be fair, have got a real positive feel about them. But I spoke to Jason this week, and you know, you can feel his energy, you can feel his passion and his drive and what he wants to do. And you know, that was obviously opposite side of stuff what I was talking to the gaffer about. But that was pleasing to hear, and it was something I wanted to come and be part of.
You've obviously got a great relationship with our fans.
Yeah, no, yeah, fantastic. Obviously, moved here as a young lad and really became my home. Obviously, met my wife here, had my first child here, and obviously got family here. So we're I'm hoping. Obviously, with my performances, they'll still be as happy that I'm back this time round, and I'm confident that'll happen.